Shalom, shalom. First off, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Yahweh being the true name for the Heavenly Father. Yahushai being the name for His only begotten Son, who the world calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, that taught His truth and will. And salutations to you, hopefully, pushing His truth in all honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yavasap, coaching the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. This lesson has been going into the different stones of the Bible. Basically, Aaron's breastplate talks about it, and what they have to do with the Hebrew Israelites, because you have a lot of people out there or different cultures that have taken on the knowledge of these stones, which has been passed down for centuries and decades, mainly just forgotten about amongst the so-called black people or the so-called Negroes. But it's still the knowledge about these things are still out there, and you have a lot of Wiccans or modern day witches that utilize the knowledge of this for to conjure up spirits, and they use it for the wrong things. But stones actually have a lot of benefits to them, and I've got a website that I'm going to bring up that's actually going to read about it, and kind of go into it a little bit here, because it is important to know about these, because this is part of the Hebrew Israelite culture, and once the kingdom of heaven is established on earth, a lot of what you're seeing that I have laid out here in front of you, the cities will be built out of these stones, precious stones, and it's going to be beautiful. You're going to have entire walls and buildings constructed out of straight, such as tiger eye right there, jasper and onyx, according to what the scriptures say, and these things, if they're used correctly, they can help your spirit, your la'ab, your mind, when it comes to increasing the strength of memory. When it comes to purifying water, such as what you see right here, this is shungite, that could be used for purifying water. Also, to block electromagnetic frequencies. Here you have selenite right here as well, which is used to purify crystals as well as grounding. There's so many different benefits that comes to these stones. Quartz is a very big common one that's used. The list goes on and on and on. So for me personally, I kind of enjoy working with stones, because I'm a natural artist by trade. So I like using a lot of creativity. As you can see, all these necklaces, I made these all. I just ordered the bees and then put them together. Got blessed the brothers with the camp. I made each one of the brothers in the camp one of these as well. And you got a lot of inquiries coming in as far as what these things are about. You get asked a lot of questions as far as, when you're wearing these things in public. Like, man, I never seen nothing like that. That looks pretty cool, But so-called Native Americans, they've been working with stuff like this. Like this is wampum. I believe I'm pronouncing that correct, which is it's a rare form of art what the Native Americans use, a particular tribe. They use these beads. They make a lot of jewelry out of them. They make a lot of clothing with them, and it's used to tell a story about their tribe and their elders and so on and so forth. They usually make like they'll make like these special kind of belts with wampum beads, which is a type of seashell. And then of course the purple stone you see here, this is amethyst. Okay, so I'm basically gonna bring this out a little bit and go into them. You see some salt lamps here. Now these are becoming pretty common. People are seeing these and buying them up at Walmart's. So on and so forth. And I got another one of these crystals here. I believe that's a selenite tower. It's got a little light bulb inside of it. That's what gives it the glowing appearance. But all these, basically going to go into it a little bit, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with some scriptures. All right. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 28, verse 13. It says, "Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of Yahweh. Every precious stone was thy covering, the sardius, topaz, and the diamond, the beryl, the onyx, and the jasper, the sapphire, the emerald, and the carbuncle, and gold. The workman of the tabrets and of thy pipes was prepared in thee the day that thou wast created." Okay, so this is going into the 12 tribes. Each of the 12 tribes of Israel has a particular stone that was assigned to them. Now that's going to be spiritual, because that stone can actually complement them as a people, as far as increasing their spirit. There's a reason why the Most High assigned a specific stone for them. Now I don't know necessarily the exact as far as science behind it, or the exact physical attributes that can be increased with each tribe if they're wearing a certain stone that is particular to their tribe. That information I'll have to get back to you on if there's information out there on that. But I do know the Most High did assign specific stones that basically stand for a certain tribe. And we're going to read some more of the benefits of each and every one of these stones. All right, so what we have right here, we're going to go into, it's already got the precept on deck on this particular poster here. This is the book of Exodus 28 and 17. And thou shalt set in the settings of stones, even 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be sardius, a topaz, a carbuncle. This shall be the first row. And the second row be an emerald, sapphire, and a diamond. And the third row, ligure, and agate, and amethyst. And the fourth row, beryl, and onyx, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold in their enclosings. So this is talking about the priest's breastplate, either ephod breastplate. Okay, and this is the exact order in which the scripture called for. So you can see the first stone we have here is the sardius, which stands for Reuben. And you can see the word Reuben is etched into the stone, and they got it. That's pretty cool how they did that. They got it in Paleo-Hebrew there. Then the second, you got topaz, which stands for Simeon. You got third, carbuncle, which is for Levi. Okay. You got the fourth, emerald, which is for Judah. Sapphire for Issachar. Then you got number 6, diamond for Zebulun. Then you got number 7, ligure for Naphtali. Number 8 is agate for Gad. 9 is amethyst. 9 is amethyst for Asher. 10, beryl for Manasseh. 11, onyx for Ephraim. And 12, jasper for Benjamin. You know, onyx is one of mine through the spirit. I believe that's my tribe is Ephraim. So that's there. But that's basically what the stones have to do with as far as the priest's breastplate that they wore in the temple. So it has to have been a big significance, you know. Spiritually, could it activate certain type of spiritual powers or elements within these stones to cause the prophets or the Israelites to be able to do certain things. There's also something called the Urim and the Thummim within the Bible. That's another stone that they were used to basically, the Most High would show signs within that stone. If they were, asking a decision on what to do, then that Urim and the Thummim was used to communicate. Okay, so yeah, the stones have a lot of benefits there. Okay, got some more pictures here, so you can see more visual examples. All right. Okay. It's another close-up of one I've already showed you here. All right. Here's one particularly made mostly out of jasper and onyx, for the tribe of Benjamin. Here's another one for the tribe of Ephraim right here. It's mainly out of onyx and seashell. And you got a hematite within it as well. And this one is this one right here is very important. All right, so this one is lapis lazuli. All right, this is actually what the throne of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is made out of, lapis stone. This has a lot of benefits as far as it deals with wisdom. It helps with pain. There's a lot of benefits with lapis. It's one of my favorite stones. That's why I made a necklace out of that one. All right, then you got that's pretty much it as far as visuals go. All right, so now let's go to another article here. We're going to minimize this picture so we can go into it. All right. All right, so this is an article from healthline.com. All right, and it gives you a little bit of knowledge as far as the particular benefits for certain crystals and stones. Okay. It says there are a number of different types of crystals, each filled with their own healing abilities for the mind, body, and soul. They're thought to promote the flow of good energy and help rid the body and mind of negative energy for physical and emotional benefits. Historically speaking, crystals are touted as ancient forms of medicine. With philosophies borrowed from Hinduism and Buddhism, which is false, they actually got it from the Israelites, us. However, it's important to know that there is no scientific evidence to support the use of crystals. Despite this, people are still drawn to their colors and beauty. Well, there's actually physical evidence. It may not be scientific evidence, but there's people that actually go and they have different elements and they'll lay down and they have somebody that deals with crystals and they're actually able to focus as far as if you have pain in a specific part of your body. They'll lay a pure crystal or pure stone, like a large one as you see in this picture on the right, and they'll lay that on that person's back. They'll put specific oils down and it does something to where it draws out that pain. I don't know exactly how it works. Like I said, I'll get back to you once I learn more about that. I'll definitely be glad to share that information. But this is something you guys can actually look up yourself as well. You don't have to wait for me to put it out. All right, but clear quartz. We'll start with that one here. Okay, it says while we get that, let's go ahead and get this camera back out so we can kind of give you a visual. All right, so this is talking about this one right here. All right. All right, so clear quartz, this white crystal is considered a master healer. It's sent to amplify energy by absorbing, storing, and releasing and regulating it. It's also said to aid in concentration and memory. Physically, clear crystals are claimed to help stimulate the immune system and balance out your entire body. This stone is often paired with others like rose quartz to aid and enhance their abilities. So this deals with healing and concentration. So this means if you're fasting and you're trying to heal your body, this might be something good to come in contact with and maybe even wear, you know. Okay, so that's clear quartz right there. All right, rose quartz. Let's go into jasper. All right, so this smooth crystal is known as the supreme nurturer. It's said to empower the spirit and support you through times of stress by preparing you to fully show up. It's claimed to protect you from absorbed negative vibes while promoting courage, quick thinking, and confidence. These are traits that are helpful when tackling important issues, which is exactly why this stone might be good for. All right, now let's see. I actually have some jasper on one of these. Actually, all right, got some purple jasper here. Okay, that's there on one. And then on this, pretty much this little ocean necklace, theme necklace here. If you see that black and white one right there, that's Dalmatian jasper, okay? Jasper comes in a lot of different colors, you know. So I like working with jasper as well. That's one of my other favorite stones. But going further here, obsidian. Obsidian is an intensely protective stone. Obsidian is said to help form a shield against physical and emotional negativity. It's also said to help get rid of emotional blockage and promote qualities of strength, clarity, and compassion to help find your true sense of self. Salakia. Get that back open there. Okay. It says, for your physical body, it may aid in digestion and detoxification while potentially helping to reduce pain and cramps. All right. So for you women that might be tuning in, obsidian might be something to wear, you know, when you're on that time of the month, you know. Here's an example what obsidian looks like right here. These little chip beads right here. All right, these little pieces, these little different shape pieces, that's obsidian right there. I actually got some onyx pieces in there as well as black jasper, but that's obsidian. Okay, so that's another beneficial stone. Let's see what else they got here. Turquoise. I have quite a bit of turquoise over here. It says the blue crystal has powers and are said to help heal the mind, body, and soul. Generally speaking, it's seen as good luck charm that can help balance your emotions while finding your spiritual groundings. When it comes to the body, it's said to benefit the respiratory, skeletal, and immune system. So there you go, man. You know, all this is information. And I actually went to a gym expo, which I'll have to pull out a picture for that as well. But did you have turquoise right here, that blue one? Okay. I went to a gym expo, and I remember just walking right into the room, man. Instantly, I just felt like a lightheaded dizziness as far as the amount of energy that was emitting off these stones. You can feel it. And when you first make one of these and you try them on for the first time, you definitely feel a difference. Like I know this one right here, this really helped me focus. It really cleared my mind. This is, I believe, called the Amazonite stone. And as soon as I wore that necklace, man, I felt the energy behind it. It's something that's very surreal. It's very difficult to explain, you know, but once you wear it, I mean, you just have to try it out, man. Tiger Eye says, if you need power or motivation boost, this golden stone may be for you. So Tiger Eye, let's go ahead and just pull that out here. Okay. This is Tiger Eye, this golden brown one looking here, okay? It says, this golden stone may be for you. It's said to help rid your mind and body of fear, anxiety, and self-doubt. This can be beneficial for career aspirations or even matters of the heart. Tiger Eye is also said to help guide you to harmony and balance to help you make clear, conscious decisions. All right, so we're going to read a couple more here. I'm not going to read this whole entire page, but this is just some things that I already have on hand so I can pick up and show you that I'll read about. Amethyst, it's another one here. This purple stone is said to be incredibly protective, healing, and purifying. It claimed to help rid the mind of negative thoughts and bring forth humility, sincerity, and spiritual wisdom. It's also said to help promote sobriety. Sleep is another claimed benefit of the stone, from supposedly aiding in insomnia, relief to understanding dreams. Physically, it's said to boost hormone production, cleanse blood, and relieve pain and stress. So this is probably one I might need to wear a little bit more often because I deal with something, comes with pain, physical pain a lot. All right, so going further here, let's see what else they got on here. Just scrolling down. All right, so it goes more into how to take care of them and things like that. Like I said, this article is found on Healthline, healthline.com. And, you could just Google the benefits of semi-precious stones. And then you'll come up with a stone. For example, you could type in jasper. And you'll say health benefits or healing benefits of jasper. Just Google that. And it'll give you a wide range, a variety of things that can help for. All right. This is another one here I spoke about called shungite. It says what to know about shungite healing properties. Okay. Let's go down further here. Okay, it says some have used a carbon-rich stone to purify water. All right, so this is what we're talking about now. This is the shungite. Try to get this in the light a little bit. There you go. You can see that this is raw shungite. All right, it comes from basically Russia over there in that land. All right, it says there are two types of shungite. One is known as noble or elite shungite because it is the purest form that contains 98% carbon. All right, this one says this one has a shiny black and silver metallic luster and accounts for only 1% of all available shungites. I think that's actually one that I just showed you guys. All right, it says type 2, which is black shungite. That's black and semi-dull in color. It's 50 to 70% carbon based and can be easily shaped and polished. All right, healing properties. It protects you from electromagnetic frequency EMFs, which is important because you have all this RFID chip and all this, wicked tech coming out. So this is good to learn about this stuff, man. Okay, you can put it on your Wi-Fi appliances to help, limit that exposure to that type of stuff. Or you can just wear it as a necklace, man. It can purify water. Get a large amount of it and put it in your water. This is Revelation 4 verse 2. It says, and immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. Verse 3, and he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone, and there was a rainbow round about the throne, in sight like unto an emerald. All right, so here you are, just giving you more descriptions of the stones. Okay, and this is telling you about the Most High's throne and the appearance of it. All right, and basically, his throne is made out of, I believe, lapis lazuli. Is giving you the description of it. Okay, which is this blue one here. Okay. All right, so we can read on a little bit further here, and it says Revelation 4:4, and round about the throne were 24 seats. And upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting. Salakia, back open. 24 elders sitting, clothed in white raiment, and they had on their heads crowns of gold. All right, so we can go into another precept as well. Book of Revelation, the 21st chapter, goes into it too. All right. Let's see where we want to start here. We'll go all the way up a little bit further. So Revelation 21 and verse 10. All right. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from Yahweh. Okay. And it says, having the glory of Yahweh, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal, and had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and the names were written therein, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. All right, so there's 12 gates in the kingdom of heaven to be established on earth. All right, and there's 12 different gates for each tribe, and each different gate is going to be made out of different stones too. Okay, and it says on the east 3 gates, and the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb, which is Yahushai, the 12 disciples of Yahushai. All right. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof. And the city lieth foursquare, and the length as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed 12,000 furlongs. The length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. He measured the wall thereof, and 144 cubits, according to the measure of the man that is of the angel. And the building on the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. Okay, so if you can imagine, as I zoom in on some of these up close, imagine different walls and gates being made of these things. How beautiful would that be, man? A wall made of pure amethyst or lapis, man. Or a wall made of different crystals of geode, like you see here. You know? Imagine that, man. Look at that flash right there in this stone. Can you imagine an entire wall made out of stuff like this, man? You see? And it says the first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, and the third chalcedony. I think that's how you pronounce that. And the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, the 10th chryophasis. I think chryophasis, which is I believe that's this greenish looking stone right there. All right, and it says the 11th a jacinth, and the 12th an amethyst, and the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl, and the street of the city was pure gold, as if it were transparent glass, man. A golden city, man. A city with clear crystals and stuff going on, man. So the scriptures are giving you a description of semi-precious stones as well as precious stones. So diamonds and gold. All right, so reading on further, it says, I saw no temple therein, for Yahweh Almighty and the Lamb, Yahushai, are the temple of it. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine it, for the glory of Yahweh did lighten it, and the Lamb is light thereof. All right, so it's very bright. Okay. All the other nations, it's going to be so bright, they really won't even be able to look upon it, man. You see all these different types of stones, man. Imagine seeing walls like made out of stuff like this, man. You see that? Beautiful, man. So the stones are definitely mentioned throughout the scriptures. There's definitely a purpose behind it. So it's good to learn about it. It wouldn't just be within the Bible, within the scriptures for no reason. Okay? We read this in the book of the account of Exodus, as far as the rows of the tablet of the priest, which he wore on his chest. And each row was set in a specific position to represent a specific tribe. So the Lord deals with these. It's definitely a beautiful thing, and to be honest with you, it's kind of fun to kind of get into stuff like this, to research it. And if you have an atom bomb that was created from basically based off of a stone, because it's based off of something that has radiation, which is called uranium. So if your uranium has the ability to put off enough energy to cause a thermonuclear destruction to take out an entire state, all right, that means stones. There are simple stones like this that have power to them too. If you have one stone called uranium that produces so much radiation that you can't even touch it without getting cancer or dying from it, yes, it seems so far fetched that something so simple that you can that's tangible with your hand can have abilities like that, man. So it's definitely beneficial to you to get into the knowledge of these things, man. Just and take the time to try certain things out and look up whatever ailments that you might have and what you can do to help cure yourself, not only in balance with the herbs, but with stones as well. And all's got to come by permission, of course. So you got to always begin by getting permission from the Heavenly Father to treat whatever it is that you're trying to work with, man. But these things are available to us to research and to learn about, and they're set on the earth for a reason. You know. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit. I've been wanting to do this for a while. The Lord finally put on my spirit to hop on and get into it. So, all praise to Yahweh Shemi Al Shai for that. I'm going to go ahead and close out and give double honor to the elders and apostles of a great millstone that taught me truth and will well. And salutations to you, hopeful elect, pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Shalom.